Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So I have two foundational cards from the Chakra Oracle, what I've been using all week, and 3 cards from the regular tarot, okay? All right, so let's go on and get it popping, okay? So the messages have to do with quest and miracle. All right, so what I'm seeing here in these moments in time as a collective in these moments in time here, it's about looking at our journey. Taking a look at our journey, looking on the road that we're taking, the where we're going, right? This is that type of energy to become the best version of yourself, to have that death and rebirth, quote unquote, metaphorically speaking, kind of that resurrection of yourself. You go down a journey, right? And within that journey, it has to do with ups, downs, zigzags, whatever you want to say. Unpredictable. The fucking journey is unpredictable, right? This is that type of energy, really taking a look at your journey and understanding why the journey is so chaotic, right? This is that type of energy when you reach another level in your life, when you become another version of yourself, right? It is, you're burning off your old current condition, right? So that being said, when you're going down a journey and you're experiencing this growth, these birthing pains, right? Because the birthing pains are very unbearable at times on these type of journeys. It's coming from that space of really burning off and really removing oneself from the current state that you're in. You have to understand, every time you level up to the next level, every time you go up another level, up a pedestal, up a plateau, right? Notice how hard that shit is. Think about it, right? Think about if we want to just use it on the most shallowest level, bro. Think about it, bro. Like, we got, let's just use McDonald's for example, right? Let's just use like a fast food restaurant. Let's take someone who is an employee there, just a regular employee, you know, the bottom, lower tier, cashier, right? Versus that, let's say that cashier wants to one day own an enterprise within McDonald's, right? Within that energy, starting from nothing, straight cashier, right? It's going to take hard work and dedication. You're going to have to claim your spot. You're going to have to move up the ladder, right? And up the ladder is going to require a lot of time, energy, and resources. And it's going to require a lot of stagnancy within that space. You know what I'm saying, man? Fighting for management or lead, let's say lead, management, supervisor, etc., right? Then you got to go to what is it? Burger school, burger university or whatever. The shit, they got a whole demonstration that you're gonna have to build to become who you need to become, right? So that being said, this whole journey this morning has to do with taking a look at your journey. Right? Your journey is leading you somewhere, right? Take a look at this, right? With this miracle card. This is a whole new version of this individual here. Think about here. You got to crawl before you walk, right? This is that type of energy here, and you got to walk before you run, right? So with this type of energy, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time, to even create this alter version of yourself, this person that you're, that this higher version of yourself, you're going to have to go through hell and high waters. You're going to have to put time, energy, and resources just to get your shit done, just to get your shit right, right? This is that type of energy here. Instead of crying and complaining about a problem-free life and challenges, tribulations, things of that nature, you want to ask and pray for to become a better problem solver, right? Because if you can solve more problems, you build that skill and you can solve the problems in your life, right? But when you're on a journey, you learn how to problem solve, right? You learn how to cope with problems, adversity, and challenges, and tribulations, all of these different delays. Life is hard, right? Life is fucking hard, right? And when you're on a journey like this, you're learning how to maneuver. It's like a tightrope throughout life, right? Because it's all about ascension, man. It's all about ascension, right? And it's so beautiful just looking at this card. It's like this individual, this kid here. It's moving forward on his journey here. And while he's on this path, right, he's going to have to make decisions, right? This is like an obstacle. I see this older woman as an obstacle in his way on, okay, you have to make a decision here. You're going to have to do an action here. You're going to have to shift some pinnacles here. You're going to have to critically think here to keep moving forward on this fucking path that he's on, right? This is that type of energy in these moments of time here. The more that you go up, the more your challenges are. Damn, man, it's easier to be an employee at a fucking, I don't know, when it comes to someone's business than the fucking CEO of a fucking business, right? This is that type of energy. The more you go up the ladder, the more you would experience more problems. I'm sorry, guys. This week, my shit's been... Anyways, yeah, right? You experience more problems. You experience more delays. You experience more. But you gotta understand, the more that you... No, what am I doing? Anyways, the more that you go up that ladder, you once again, like I said, deal with these problems. But also, once you solve those problems, those rewards are way more rewarding, way more bigger prizes, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. Yeah, man. With the Two of Swords here. What I'm seeing here, bro, you got to understand, commonly as a collective, as, I don't even want to say collective, more than 97% of the world, right? That's a big number. Get stuck in this energy. This Two of Swords energy. As a divine, right? The 3%, right? You know the show, what's it? Courage the Curious Dog? Yes. Okay. You know when he don't fucking understand something? He goes to the computer. I don't understand. I need help for this. ... Right? He's willing to go figure it out. Right? 97% of the world is not willing to figure it out. So instead, I'm gonna freeze here. I'm a lock up. This is that type of energy. This is someone shutting down instead of pulling back, scaling back from their issue, scaling back from their problem, scaling back from their whatever is standing in front of in their way on their path here, right? To really look at it from all angles. Sometimes you gotta see your shit from a bird's eye view to understand where you're at in your situation. Sometimes we be in good positions and not know we in good positions because you're looking face up, face forward, face on. But if your ass scale back, you realize, damn, I'm on this fucking hill here. and my obstacles down on the bottom. So that being said, I can strategize and tackle this problem from this hill, from the bottom, right? This is that type of energy, but you will not be able to see that if you're focusing on how big this problem is, looking straight forward, right? With this type of energy, as you're on a quest of becoming who you need to become, you are going to see problems. You are going to see adversity. You are going to experience delays. There is going to be a lady like this in front of your fucking path that's going to make you right or left. What are we going to do to keep you moving forward here, right? Make a decision here. Do an action here to get me out of your way so you can continue to move forward, right? This is every level. Doesn't fucking matter. When you level up, you're going to experience another gatekeeper, right? Let's say another gatekeeper that's going to test your gangster. Facts. That's going to test your fucking gangster for real, right? This is that type of energy to make sure you who you say you are, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. Yeah, because when you freeze up like this and expect, okay, if I just don't look at it, if I don't experience it, if I ignore it, right? Whatever's in front of me, it'll just go away. No, that two of sword, it fucking levels up. It gets worse. We came from a 2 to a fucking 3, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. Because dealing with adversity and dealing with quote-unquote problems can be as painful as you breaking an arm or breaking a limb or something, right? Pain, right? This is that type of energy in these moments of time where when you do not move forward on your journey or you freeze up, right? Like a deer in headlights, right? You're septical. Is it septical? Is that the word? I think so. I don't know. You are at high risk. Let's say that, just in case the word is not right. And I don't want to be on here looking stupid. To fall victim to whatever the fucking world dishes out at you, right? So making a decision is making a decision, right? This is that type of energy here. This fucking lady standing in front of your journey here, right? You don't make a decision to make a decision. She gonna make a decision for you, right? And most times when this individual, this obstacle, whatever's in front of you, because this is what this lady's representing, it's gonna be a decision you don't fucking like, you don't want, right? So this is that type of energy. It's about you learning and learning how to problem solve as you are leveling up on your journey here. Yeah, because with the Queen of Wands. Because the more that you problem solve, the more that you experience, the more that you learn, the more that you build that skill up. The more that you build that skill up, you're able to move a lot more confidently. You're also you're more fluid. You move fluidly, right? This is that type of energy with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very confident. She's action oriented. She's mission oriented, right? But as well as if we're here with the cat here, she's intuitive, right? With this type of energy. So what I'm seeing here in these moments in time here, this is an individual, right? Remember, this miracle card, we're trying to create the version of ourselves that requires us going on this quest to get here, right? Because you're on this quest to get here, right? This is that type of energy. The Queen of Wands is like that, the aftermath, right? This is that reward here, right? This is that type of energy where you now, after going through your journey, because you're always going through your journey, but certain, let's say, milestones and checkpoints, right, that you make on your journey. Damn, y'all. This is like pissing me off. This has been happening all week, and usually this shit doesn't happen like the way it does. But get the message, okay? Fuck the vid, get the message, right? When you get to where you're trying to go, right? Because you're on a journey to get to where you're trying to go. This is aftermath. This is what you form into, right? You become more confident. You're able to solve more problems in your life. You're also more advanced. If I can give you an example, I don't even know why it's coming up. It doesn't even match this situation, but this is the example that God's giving me. As you guys know, I graduated nursing school. I am a nurse now, right? While studying for my NCLEX, right, I was never, ever in nursing school. I was never good at select all that apply questions, right? And it's just never been, y'all know what a select all that apply question is. More than one answer. It's multiple answers at once, right? And as I am studying for that NCLEX, that test or whatever, ... me practicing and just going head first within those select all that applies helped me build that skill. Now today I'm in that Queen of Wands energy. There's no fear with select all that apply questions. There's no fear with that. I just, all right, let's get her done, right? This is that type of energy, because the more that you practice, the more that you become advanced, the more that you, this gatekeeper, right? You meet these quotas of these gatekeepers that's on your journey, right? Okay, yeah, that one passed that test. She needs something a little harder. He needs something a little harder, right? Let's go and see if they ready for this, if they ready for that, woo, right? Because there's going to be these checkpoints on your journey. Oh, yeah. There's going to be these checkpoints on your journey where they're going to try to test your gangster. They're going to try to test, are you who you say you are? You got yourself to this point. Okay, show me what you've learned to get here. Okay, you passed. Move on to the next obstacle. Move on to the next checkpoint. Right? This is that type of energy, okay? All right, so to wrap this message up, it's about you really going down your journey and learning your journey. Not allowing yourself to freeze up, because your freeze up is your problems, whatever's in front of you is just going to get worse. It's going to turn from a 2 to a fucking 3. And then from a 3 to a fucking 4, all the way to the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is a permanent ending. And a permanent ending, we don't want those unless they're beneficial to our life, right? This is that type of energy here, right? With that type of energy in these moments in time. So it's about us building our mental, spiritual, and emotional intelligence and stamina to deal with adversity and these different type of checkpoints, because these different type of checkpoints are just testing what you just came from. You just studied, you just put the work in, you just did what you got to do. Okay, so you meet the threshold or the quota, I don't want to say quota, the peak of this cycle here. So now you're going to have to I have to see who you are, right? Before you can get to that next checkpoint. Who are you? Who are you? Right? This is that type of energy in these moments of time. They say you this and this and this, but I'm going to need to see if you this and this and this. Right? Right. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys and start a discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want you guys to have a good day. Stay up. Remember, learn about your quest. Continue to walk on your quest and continue to meet these quotas, these checkpoints on your journey. Because these checkpoints is just to test where you are now. Not freeze up when you get to one, right? This is that type of energy by any means necessary, despite if the odds are against you. You're going to figure out how to get to that next checkpoint, right? And a lot of that figuring out to get to that next checkpoint is sometimes requires you to scale back from your situation and see it from a bird's eye view so you can see what your advantages and your disadvantages are. Because if you don't know what your advantages and disadvantages are, how the fuck are you going to pass a test or fight a battle or do any of that shit? If you don't even know your advantages, okay? Disadvantages and advantages, right? Right? If you don't know what you're up against, if you don't even know what type of strength you have, if you don't even know, you don't have damn, y'all, my speech, inventory, fucking, I guess, a tally mark on the shit that you have in your inventory, right? What type of weapons do you have? What type of fucking, if it requires food, water, do you have enough of this shit, right? Do you have enough shelter? You know what I'm saying? All of these different things to get you to the other side, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. And a lot of that, a lot of those deciding factors come from you scaling back and looking at your situation from a bird's eye view. What is that? What'd you say? 360? Yeah, 360. Right? This is that type of energy, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I'm closing the channel. No more. I want y'all to stay up and bye.